Hi, I'm Chris Huse with Huse Family Lights. And these are two of the RGB Pixel Trees we put together this year. And we're going to go behind the scenes and show you a little bit of how they work and how we put them together. So stay tuned and check it out. RGB Pixel Trees are beautiful in Christmas light displays. They can display images and colors and patterns, and there's just a lot of things you can do with these lights, these trees. For these trees, we use what we call bullet pixels. Let me kind of explain what a pixel is. Now, a pixel is, here's pixels. These are RGB smart bullet pixels. They call them a bullet pixel because look, they kind of look like a bullet. Now, what does that mean? Now, RGB means red, green, blue. So in each one of these pixels, there's a red, a green, and a blue LED light. And they're controlled by the chip in the pixel. So what that means is I can control the intensity and the color variance of each one of the lights inside this pixel via a controller and a program, which means I can basically create a million different colors for each one of these pixels individually. Each and every pixel has its own chip and can be controlled individually. What we're going to do with the lights is we're going to create a 50 by 16 tree. So it's 50 lights per strand and 16 strands total for 800 lights. We're going to use what we call a pixel strip. Now, these pixel strips are what we use to hold the pixels in line. Each pixel pops into the strip, and as you go down the line, we're going to put 50 total per strip and then 16 strips total. So let's get started. So that was 800 pixels through pixel strips. That really eats your thumb up. That took about 2 hours, maybe a little more. So what we ended up with is 800 pixels through 16 total pixel strips. Now I got them hanging here because our next step is to build the tree. Now we're going to build the tree using two main pieces. One's called a pixel topper, which that's what your pixel strips hang off of, and your pole that you're going to mount the pixel topper on top of. Now, some people build their pixel toppers. This year, since we're doing two trees, and I have a whole nother one to build after this one, we ordered these pre-made. Now, the top post of the fence top post is going to fit through this hole rather snug. It's going to sit on top, and each of the pixel strips are going to fit through these slots and be secured. Now, we're only doing 180-degree trees instead of 360 degrees, so we're only going to use half of the slots. So that's our next step. Let's get to it. All right, so that's how we mount the pixel strips inside the pixel topper. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the last one that I'm about to put in, just so you can see kind of how it's done. So we take the top of the pixel strip, and I left a few holes blank, 3 to be exact, which is gonna fit right into this last slot here. Now it comes in, and then we fold it over in half, and we take 2 small zip ties, and we're gonna go ahead and thread those through. Like so. And once we have that done, we're gonna go ahead and cut the ends of the zip ties off. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna assemble the tree in a base that I already made in my shop. That way I can test it out afterwards, and I'm gonna show you the process of that. There you have it. There is our 50 by 16 RGB pixel tree. And now you can see the shape of the tree forming. What we have to do next is create our control boxes. Now these boxes contain enough power to power this tree along with controller boards. Now the controller boards tell each one of the chips inside the pixels what color they should be. So that's going to wrap up this video, but we're going to go ahead and do another one soon. Hopefully kind of show you the inside of the controllers as well as the programming of the sequences to go along and make this tree light up.